Ain't chasing a bitch, I'm chasing a dream.
You know the routine.
Oh damn, look what they made of the team.
You know the routine.
I know why they jealous, I be on the type of stuff they never seen.
You know the routine.
Whole never level, I shit on her, and ain't even mean it.
Whoa, whoa. Young, blowing all money, spend a million, make it back. Whoa, made enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Michael Murray put a hole in my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy's, then I get a rollie, then I meet a bitch, and then I get a zippin', then I get a zippin', then I reminisce. I feel like Carson Wentz. I got the wisdom and for shit the bitch. I got a funny feeling that's folding. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, fake alarm, no monkey business, can't 18 numbers, no. Shout out to women in Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Down to all of it.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Strawweight Division matchup. Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows. It shows in her ability to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxer. Her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away. Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot. Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times. Amazing. Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off. And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Strawweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Tatiana Suarez! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 9 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Crystal Lake, Illinois, Felice Lil Bulldog Herrig. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. We're expecting a lot of action and really to see both women challenged in all phases of mixed martial arts. They're both so talented. They're both so good at every aspect of fighting. I want to see who can truly force their style on the other woman. Look at how she drives her knee right into her opponent's midsection. Nice kick. Well, the damage starting to add up, bleeding from her cheek now. Stuffs the takedown shot. Well, she said she was going to go to the takedown early, and she goes right to it, and it's there. So a good sign that she's able to get this fight to the ground where she wants. She said when and where she decides she was going to be able to secure takedown. She does exact. Nice guillotine attempt here.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Nicely done. Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. How good is that right hand? 2 minutes have expired in our opening round. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now.
Big kick.
Back and forth we go. So just over 20 total strikes have landed tonight for Felice Herrig. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Liver kick.
Takedown attempt late, and it's good. Throws the right hand there. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
She has been a master with the takedown tonight. We'll see if she can keep it going here in this next round, DC. And it's got to be pretty frustrating on the other side. You feel like you put in the right work to do things defensively, but she couldn't get anything done.
I mean, you prepare for it. And she thought that through her training camp, she had all the bases covered.
Right.
But the moment she was in there and you are experiencing it, not from your training partner, but with the very best at doing it, it's much different. And the preparation did not get her ready to be under this opponent. Very discouraging as the fighter that's on the bad end of this type of fight.
Well, and for a lot of you wrestlers, it's nuance, but it's instincts, right? I mean, it's all second nature to you, these little transitions on the ground that a guy like me doesn't recognize. You just make it look easy.
You got to just follow his hips, right? Your entire life, you're following the hips, and that's exactly what she's doing right now, right? You don't see her allowing her opponent to frame with her knees. You don't see her opponent creating a whole bunch of distance. You just see her kind of following, just riding her, making sure that she's carrying her every moment of the fight.
Oh, and with guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Going for an arm bar now.
Attacking arm bar. Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter. Oh, nice right hand. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Well, she does not seem to fear anything powerful coming back her way as she continues to land some big shots here from the top.
She's doing a really good job of dictating the engagements in this position. She's not running in there with her head in front of her hips. She's driving the leg and the knee in first, and then when she gets the right opportunity, she lands a big strike at the top.
Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yes, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
All right, DC, the next round is underway. She landed a high number of total strikes in the previous round and figures to pick up where she left off.
She better pick up where she left off. She needs to keep the pressure high. Her opponent is already starting to slow down. You can see the damage starting to take effect as they get ready to begin this next round.
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. So again, they will clinch here.
Nice punch lands over the top.
So we call on the fight stats here. These numbers are unofficial, but 52 total strikes, DC, have landed for Felice Herrig. And landing with 76% accuracy here against Tatiana Suarez. And there's a takedown attempt.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Always busy here in the clinch. Lands a nice punch there. Oh!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight? Powerful leg kick land.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody. She defended the takedown beautifully and scrambles back to her feet.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Huge knee lands from in close.
All right, so she goes to the kick and promptly lands. Nicely done there.
She has done that over and over again. Every time she throws it, it's landed.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head. All right, so she finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort earlier on, but cleaned up the technique a little bit, and now we'll see what she can do.
She cleaned it up. She really did take her time back. She took a step back. She evaluated what's my best course of action. Figured it out, got it done. Now, how does she handle being on top with dominant top position?
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
Strike on the ground for her. All right, we have reached the final minute of the fight. 1 minute remains in the fight. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success in this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so the fighters go the distance. Pretty competitive fight, but certainly there was a striking advantage, and it was hers.
The advantage belonged to her, and you knew the longer she would be able to keep this fight upright, the better the chances were that she was going to get the victory. This fight never hit the ground, and she used that striking to win a pretty easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 9-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Felice Lil Bulldog Herrig.
All right, so a pretty clean effort out of her, really, from the opening horn tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And as a fan, you understand how important this is in the evolution of someone's career. She did a great job of staying focused, staying the course, and getting a unanimous decision.